Alright, so before I get into the main topic of this video, I want to ask you guys a question. When you're buying anime, what is the main deal breaker for you that makes you not buy a specific DVD, a specific box set, or even manga? What is a deal breaker that'll make you not buy it? Whether it be price, whether it be packaging. Let me know the main deal breaker that'll make you not buy something. Alright, now with this particular video, I want to talk about the anime industry and manga as well, as far as in America and Japan, and how the anime side is hurting very badly on each side. I've seen a documentary recently. If I can find it again, I'll link it in the description. That kind of spurred this on, and I've been meaning to do this for a while now. Basically, I saw that some of the animators, they get paid so poorly, and they work so hard, and it was just really a documentary showing how anime is declining in Japan, and I know for a fact that it's declining here in America. You ask any voice actor, you see it around there. The news is out there on the internet for you to see that both this industry is doing poorly on both sides. And when I saw the one of Japan in particular, the guy, one of the animators, he was talking. He works 12 hours a day, 6 days a week, and makes $900 a month. That is horrible working conditions, especially to be living in Japan. To get $900 a month for 12 hours a day, 6 days a week, that is horrible. You can't live by. He lives with his parents currently because he can't afford to live on his own off $900 a month in Japan, a very expensive city. The cost of living in Japan is high. And the reason for that being is because the anime industry is doing bad. And I want to talk a little bit about my complaints and some of the main reasons why it's definitely doing bad, at least in Japan and America. I can't really speak for everywhere else outside, in the world. But I know in Japan for a fact, anime is ridiculously expensive. Like, you think we got it bad over here in America, you might not understand how bad they have it over there. Like, Blu-ray box sets will be $300. I remember a box set of Dragon Ball Kai was for 13 episodes, 15 episodes. It was like $150, $200 for a Blu-ray box set of like 15 episodes of Dragon Ball Kai. That is beyond horrible. That is beyond horrible. When we get our sets, I believe, what, 20 bucks for Blu-ray? So this is making the Japanese make some decisions that I think are poor decisions on their part, because instead of just lowering their prices, now they're trying to cut off America's stuff, because now I'm slowly noticing with different releases that we're not getting Blu-rays because the Japanese are fearing reverse importation, because our Blu-rays and their Blu-rays will play in the same player, because I believe we're in the same region, if I'm correct. So now they don't want to have their Blu-rays come over here. They don't want us to release Blu-rays. So, example, Dead Man Wonderland normally would come out with DVD and Blu-ray. Now is only coming out on DVD because the Japanese don't want the Japanese people over there to just order the ones from over here and watch it. So, instead of the Japanese, which is a really bad mistake on their side, listen to the people. The prices the people want to pay are like, for a Blu-ray box set, let's just say a brand new anime, 30 episodes or 25 episodes or so, people want to pay about, they'll pay the most, maybe 40 something, even 50 maybe, because, it's brand new anime. I understand it's brand new. Okay. But the Japanese, for like a 25 episode box set, they want to charge like $300. People don't have that. That's why in Japan, manga sells amazingly. Like, One Piece sells millions and millions. So many different manga sell so well, but the animes do very poorly, and a lot of shows don't get second seasons anymore, and it just does bad. And that's because of their pricing. In America, we have a similar situation because we're conditioned already that we want to pay a certain price, and if we're not getting that price, we're not buying it. For example, they try to import the Fate Zero series on Blu-ray to America, and they were trying to, on Right Stuff, sell it for $300 in America. That's never going to fly. Maybe, what, I don't know, 5, 6 people that they live comfortably, they don't have to worry about bills, they can afford it. I know I'm not paying $300 for a 12-episode box set of like a 25-episode series or so. That's not happening. And that's really one of the big complaints, I think, is that they're marketing-wise, they don't really market well. And the way they do things, like, how are you going to cut off our Blu-rays? Like, I heard recently that Persona, the anime, is coming over here, but the Blu-ray release is not going to have the Japanese audio. You can only get it on DVD because of fear of reverse importation. And in my opinion, that's just wrong. Like, right there, I'm not buying the Persona Blu-ray. If I do buy the series, I might buy it on DVD, but I'm not really sure, because I prefer sub most of the time. And that's the problem, I think, right there, is that they're slowly going to start cutting out Blu-rays from us because of their problem over there of like anime not selling well, and it's their problem to begin with. You walk into a Best Buy over here, we got the same problems. Nobody really want to pay, especially for like an older anime series. Nobody want to pay $50, $60 for like a 13 episode anime that came out like 5, 10 years ago. Nobody want to do that, and I think that's one of the main problems. Another huge problem, of course, is piracy. But piracy, that's nothing we, the companies can control. They can try their best to be timely with it. I think definitely they could do better as well. I believe like one of the things that could prevent piracy, or not prevent it, but definitely combat it, is simultaneous releases. Like, for example, the Dragon Ball Z movie that's coming out in Japan, it would be a little bit of work, but if they would work with the companies like Funimation, then we could get simultaneous release over here, and that way it'll combat the piracy. We would have it worldwide at the same time. We're not even just a Dragon Ball Z movie, anything. When an anime is coming out in Japan, why don't they work with the companies over here already, have it licensed over here, and then slowly release it at the same time to combat the piracy? There's a couple different things they can do. Again, piracy does play a big part in the suffering of the industry because people rather pirate and stuff. Me personally, I enjoy buying the anime because I love collecting it. I try to my best to inspire anybody that I can to purchase it, support it. If you love it, support it. If you enjoyed it for free, it wouldn't hurt you to pick up a manga or a DVD. But I'm not going to sit there and, I guess, stand with anime that is like way too expensive. If anime is $50 or $100 for like 10 episodes, no, I'm not gonna stand by that. That's not right, and that's one of the big things I think. Two of the big reasons why anime is suffering is, one, the piracy, but it could be combated with simultaneous releases. Just work with the American companies. It's that simple. Work with them. We're seeing stuff that is like 2 episodes released and the companies are already licensing it in America, like Funimation. So why not license it from the get-go? If the manga's popular over there, it's all really research as far as popularity goes. They could license it and simultaneously. We do got the streams. Like when it's streaming over there, it's streaming over here as well. So that's definitely a plus. But there's still other things they could do as far as the DVDs and Blu-rays concerned. When they're getting their DVDs and Blu-rays, why not release it over here? There's a couple different things that we could do, definitely. And again, as far as just the prices really need to drop down. In Japan, definitely. Here we can get a little drop down. If you know where to shop, you can get good prices. I always try to recommend Amazon, rightstuff.com. 2 of the best places to get anime. Always like the cheapest, in my opinion. You're never really going to get a better deal than that. And yeah, the industry really needs to combat and do things right. Like if you're gonna put out an anime or DVD or Blu-ray for $200-$300 in Japan, don't expect anything because people don't have money like that. That's just ridiculous prices. Same thing over here. You're gonna put out an anime $80 for like 24 episodes, and you expect people to buy it. It's a big thing in my opinion. So the prices. And as far as, simultaneous DVD, Blu-ray releases, if that's possible, definitely I say they should start doing that. I think they're in the right direction, though, with the whole streaming, simultaneous release with the streaming an hour after. They're definitely trying with that. I just think that they could do things a little bit more differently and, try their best. But let me know what you think about this whole thing. I'll link to the article and the video in the description so you can check it out for yourself if I can find it. It was just really sad. Like, literally, like, they were documenting how Fairy Tail, within minutes of coming out in Japan, they had the episode, or within an hour or so, and there was somebody pirating it right there. That was just crazy to see. Like, anime companies are suffering definitely, but it's also because of their own mistakes, and they need to try their best to correct those mistakes. There's quite a few things. If I missed some mistakes, let me know what you think could help to prevent a lot of these things that is going on in the industry. What you think could help to save it. Whether it be prices, any ideas that you think, because I would love for this video to get out there so companies can see more what are people's problems with why they don't buy anime or manga, but they'll watch it. Of course, some of it is definitely there's people that just don't care. They just want to watch it for free, and there's nothing you can do about those people. But the people that do want to buy it and they can't afford it, or there's particular reasons why they won't buy it, we can let them know. Let your voice be heard. Let them know right now what is it that stops you from buying a release. That's all I had for this video. I just wanted to go on a little tangent real quick and talk about the industry. And, if they start doing this as well, as far as taking our Blu-rays away, I'm definitely going to buy a lot less because I love getting the Blu-rays, and that's one of the things I like to collect as well. And if I can't get Blu-rays of new animes, then I'm probably not going to buy a lot of anime. So, again, let me know what you think. Let your voice be heard. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.